Hello, good afternoon. I am not gonna wait for anybody to get on, just because I figure most everybody is at work and at school and kids and all that good stuff. So I really wanted to do this now just because it was fresh on my mind. It's something that really needs to get out there. And it's going to be more of like a reference video than it is going to be a must watch right this second kind of video. Of course, I want you to watch it ASAP. I want your teams to watch it ASAP because the sooner that you start implementing these things into your daily posting, the better, obviously. But anyway, like I said, I'm not going to wait for a ton of people to get on just because I know how the day can get. So what I'm going to talk to you guys about, and I labeled this live like a bunch of different things just so that everything, see if I can prop this differently. That way, it constantly pops up. Like no matter what you search for, it's gonna pop up. You know, what did I put? Attraction marketing, opportunity posts, watering the plants, all that good stuff. Let's see if I can get this to do. It's not gonna, but that's okay. That is totally fine. It will be here for you guys for forever. That's what I want. That's what I want for this to be, is to be a reference point. So, okay. So what we're going to talk about is opportunity posts. I know that we are constantly like, opportunity messages. How many opportunity messages did you send today? How many opportunity blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, just messages. Well, messages are important. Don't get me wrong. You have to actually invite somebody to the party if you want them to come. However, if you're looking at it from the plant and the flowering and the watering and all that stuff, if you're looking at it from that perspective, you sending out that message is just planting a seed, which is great. Again, it's important. You don't have the flower without the seed. But if you just leave it, you're going to plant that seed, leave it no sunshine, no water, no nothing, no love. It's like, it's not even going to die. It never was. So I want to talk today about watering the plant, essentially. So like I said, we're constantly opportunity messages. But what are you guys doing after that opportunity message? Don't get me wrong. The opportunity message is obviously probably the most important because, again, nobody's going to come to the party if you don't invite them. However, you're just kind of leaving them hanging if you don't give them directions or a dress code or tell them what to bring. You know what I mean? So, I really want you girls to start getting into your opportunity posts. I want for you girls to start looking at yourselves. Hey, Jacinda, I want you guys to start looking at yourselves again, or in general, as more of a business owner and not just a seller of makeup, okay? If you guys want somebody to buy 4D, what do? We post about 4D, okay? Well, if you want somebody to join your team, you've got to post about your team. It seems more complicated than what it is. I can promise you that. So right now, I'm going to use this list. This list I created probably last year when we did our new girl training. It's 30 days of opportunity posts, maybe more than that. But I wanted to do 30 to 31 just so everybody would have every single day would have a post to make, or an idea of a post to make. And these can be done whether you are white status or black status, okay? These can apply to all of you. So again, you're going to have 30 days worth. So even if you start with day one or you start with the simplest one, from a new girl standpoint, within 30 days, you're going to be able to post about something that a 30-day-year-old would be able to post. Does that make sense? 30-day-old would be able to post. Anyway, y'all know what I mean. So I just we haven't been doing this. Even some of our leaders have not been doing this. I'm not always the best at it, but I do pride myself on getting the opportunity out there through my posts. I had 2 of the last girls who signed up with me were literally off of my posts, and they were like, one girl said the other day she hasn't signed up yet, but she's thinking about it, and I haven't talked to her in a year, and she was like, your posts lately are really intriguing me. That's what they're doing. I promise you guys, people are watching. Okay? So these posts they're crucial. They really, really are. And I want to go over each example, and I want to kind of break it down and kind of give you guys a little bit of an example, wording, that sort of thing, because I think that's where you guys are getting hung up. Like, You know it needs to be done. You know the list is literally right here at your fingertips, and you're just not doing it, and I don't know why. So that's what I'm wanting to do today, is to get down to kind of the basics of the consistency of posting about the opportunity and making sure that you guys understand and you get comfortable in your wording and all that good stuff. Again, I've been doing this for 4 years, guys. So what may come, I was talking to Heather Woods about it earlier, and she was like, your opportunity posts seem to come so easy to you. They did not always come easy to me, okay? So wherever you're starting out, wherever you think your opportunity posts are right now, if they're spammy or if you're not posting them enough, you're probably right. And that is okay. You have to grow from somewhere, okay? So yes, they do come easy to me now, but again, I've been perfecting my wording and my posts and my pictures and everything for 4 years. So just take that with a grain of salt, and you just have to start. Trust me. You can ask Shayla. I thought my camera was gonna fall. She is constantly screenshotting me stuff from her memories, like her time hop and stuff, and she's like, oh my gosh, that is disgusting. I can't believe I ever said that. And it's like ridiculous, spammy stuff that we didn't know any better. So anyway, but I'm here to teach you better, okay? So if you have this list, great. If not, print it. It is in the team page. It is 30 days of opportunity posts, and I want to, like I said, kind of break down each and every one. So somebody do me a favor and tell me what time it is on the live so that we can tell people to start watching and taking notes right now. So, okay, she's down. Yes, hopefully. Okay, so the first one, again, if you have this list, great. Let's follow along. If not, that's okay. You can print it whenever you're done. And if you don't have a printer, girl, I will mail this to you. I will print it off on my computer, and I will put it in the mail, and I will mail this to you. Absolutely no excuses. Nikki on our team, she screenshotted it, and each day that she would do one, because I encourage you guys to do one every day for the month. That's 30. Start over at the beginning of the next month. She was, thank you, Jacinda, she was marking hers off as she would go. So, wait, like it's 12 minutes and 30 seconds into the video, or it's 12:30 right now, like the time. I need to know how long I've been live, and I can't see it from my phone. That's okay. I'll fast forward and I'll watch it later. Okay. I'm going to turn off y'all's comments for just a second, okay? Okay. First day of the month, excitement, fresh potential, and everybody starts at 0 type thing. This is my, right hand, y'all. This is just me kind of talking out loud to you guys. So that's where this is coming from. So again, that's why we're here, and I'm going to kind of go into detail about it. So first day of the month, excitement, fresh potential, everybody starts at 0 type thing. Just what it says. Everybody starts at 0. Anybody can do this business. Anybody can be successful at this business. Everybody loves a fresh start. Everybody loves a clean slate. That's kind of your the angle that you're going at with it, okay? So I do it all the time. I'll go find one of mine and I'll screenshot it. I'll post a screenshot of my back office where it says the PRS 0, company wholesale 0, all that kind of stuff, or a picture of my computer, or wherever my zeros are. And I'll make a post about, oh my gosh, I love the first day of the month. It's so exciting, so much potential. I can't wait to see what's going to happen this month. That is it. That is all you have to say. Attraction marketing is all about saying, hey, come be a part of my team, without saying the words, hey, come be a part of my team. Okay, again, if you've already sent, this is the ideal behind this, is that when you've already sent an opportunity message to somebody, you want them to be watching your Facebook page and to think, okay, maybe I can do this. She starts at 0 at the beginning of every month. I can do that. Maybe I should start on the first of the month. You want her to think that. Or if we're going to talk about the sisterhood, which we will in a second, you may want her to think, okay, I'm a mom with a newborn baby, and I'm pretty lonely. I could use some online friends. You know what I mean? You're trying to pull at all the different people, all the different types of people, all the different situations and problems that maybe you could help, okay? So, first day of the month, like I said, screenshot your zeros, take a picture of them. Be excited about the potential of the month, whether it be for you or for your team or for your new girls or for whoever, okay? Okay, the sisterhood. The friends you've made, the friends you can't wait to meet, sideline sisters pushing you, etc. If you're in any of our team chats or any of our team pages, you know that most of us have never met in person. Several of us have because we've been to convention and we've been to team events. But you guys could post something. This is something that you could post on day 2 of your unique journey. Oh my gosh, I had just made 30 brand new girlfriends. This is awesome. And post a picture of, like all the team chats you're a part of, or all the team pages you just got added to, or the girls in the team chat saying welcome to you, whenever your sponsor adds you. Just something as simple as that. If you've been in it for a while, you can talk about going to Tyler training or any training that's coming up. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to meet these girls. Like, everybody is so encouraging via text message or via group message. I can't wait to meet everybody in person, just different stuff like that. If you've met people before, post a selfie of them from last year. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see so-and-so again, or I'm so grateful for my side biz bringing me all these new friends. Like, anything like that literally says, hey, Unique is awesome and brought me all these girls into my life, without saying the word unique, okay? If you guys have any questions, please let me know. I'm going to turn on my comments again. Okay, 7:15. Thank you very much. Okay, paid in 3 hours. That one's kind of self-explanatory. No, it's totally fine. We get paid in 3 hours, y'all. That is amazing. Like, nobody does that. I don't know the rest of the comp plans. I know, I think Posh and Color Street both get paid once a week, I think. I don't remember. Anyways, but we're like one of the only ones, if not the only one, that pays an instant commission. Instant. 3.5 hours later, it is in your bank. That is freaking awesome. So, I'll post sometimes screenshots of my order confirmations and then an email that says I got paid. And that's it. Just circle the timestamp right there. People can see it and just like, holy cow, I can't believe I just got paid 3 hours later. Like, that's it. That's all you have to say. OMG, I can't believe I just got paid 3 hours later. Okay, the picture says it all. People can read. People understand what it says. It says unique order confirmation. Congratulations on an order placed on your site. And then 3 hours later, hey Valerie. 3 hours later, it says, hey, you just got paid. And you can work out the payment amount. Okay, I usually do, just because we're not supposed to, like, I don't want somebody seeing, if I happen to get paid on my 40 pre-orders and it was a $200 paycheck, you don't want people to think that is like instant or normal. You know what I mean? You're trying to speak to new girls here. You're trying to speak to new girls, and you don't want to intimidate them with a $500 paycheck or whatever. That's extreme, but you get where I'm coming from. Okay. You want to take your man to dinner. Sell some mascara. You need diapers. Like, desperately are about to have to call your mom for some money, need diapers. Sell some mascara, okay? And just don't be afraid to let people in a little bit. This is all about building that relationship on your Facebook wall and kind of like reeling them in a little bit, okay? So don't be afraid to kind of put yourself out there a little bit. Be relatable. You post, oh my gosh, thank you so much for so-and-so for your order. You can tag them or you don't have to. You can just say their name. You don't have to tag them so their hubby doesn't see it, whatever. Thank you so much so-and-so for your order. I just bought Sammy diapers for the week. Like, whatever, okay? Somebody, first of all, she's going to see that and she's going to know that she just made a bigger impact on your life than she could have made at Ulta or Sephora, okay? And secondly, you're going to have potential recruits that are going to see that and be like, okay, well, 3 hours later, like, that's pretty sweet, or like, I could really use some extra diaper cash. Like, you know what I mean? So you're wanting these posts to really make people think about it, okay? Work wherever, pool, nap time, traveling, you name it. This one's important because people are always on the go. People always want to tell you, I don't have time, or I'm always doing this, or I'm always doing that, blah, 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 whatever. So this is a good one. I like to post this one a lot. My husband and I travel a lot. Not really far places, but just often. We're constantly in Arkansas. We go to Arkansas 2 or 3 times a year to visit family. Every single weekend that he actually has off work, which is only every other weekend typically, we are getting the girls, his daughters from Longview, from East Texas, where we're from. We're constantly driving to get them, take them home. That's a long drive. I live closer to Grand Prairie now. We're constantly on the go. I'm constantly running errands. Like, we just have a busy life. We enjoy doing things. So this is a really good one. So all you have to do for this one is, are your kids like playing at the park and you just answered a customer question and she placed an order? That's working. That is working, y'all. And 3 hours later, you're going to get paid and you're going to get to take your kid from the park to ice cream. Like, seriously, y'all, it is really that simple. So the key to this one, though, is to actually be working. Like, be realistic about it. Don't straight up lie. If you're not working and you're not on your phone and you're not working your business when you're at the park or at the pool or whatever, don't say that you are, okay? But if you are laying out by the pool by yourself with your iPad or whatever and a towel over your head, getting a tan and working your business, great. That's what you're doing. If you guys travel a lot, take a picture of, I'll like post up my computer, or not my computer, but my planner, like my paper, my notebooks, whatever. I'll post them up on my lap, and I'll take a picture with my phone where you can see, like the console, my paper, the dash, and then the road. And it is very obvious I'm working my business and I am in the car. Like, I'm in my husband's truck. We are driving to Arkansas or wherever, okay? So, just be working, like, be realistic. People are going to know if you're lying. So that one is super easy, and anybody can do that one. Like I said, white status to black status. Anybody can post that one. Okay, free makeup and Y-Cash. Again, anybody can post that one. If you haven't earned any Y-Cash yet, talk about Fast Start. So if you're still in your first 60 days and you're still gunning for your Fast Start, talk about the potential behind it. Talk about what you could earn. Like, oh my gosh, so much Y-Cash on the line, aka free makeup. Easy. You didn't say unique. You didn't say join my team. You didn't say anything. But somebody who could use a little free makeup or could use a little extra, like, winnings or fun or whatever, they're going to see that. And they're going to be like, oh, well, that's pretty cool. I promise you guys, people are watching. Now, don't get me wrong. I will repeat this over and over. Do not get me wrong. You still have got to be sending these messages. You still have to invite people to the party if you want them to show, okay? So, let's see here. The next one is something you've bought and how much it helped your month, budget, or day. Remember, you cannot thank Unique. They did not give it to you. You earned it. So thank your customers, your followers, or your team. Okay, this can be as small as a cup of coffee, you guys. This does not have to be anything big. I'm not telling you guys to go buy a new car and thank your customers for it, okay? Because anybody knows that you've been in your journey for 2 weeks. You did not earn enough money to pay cash for a new car, okay? Be honest. Everybody starts somewhere, and I promise you, your followers and your team, your future team, your whatever, your customers, your family, everybody will respect you so much more if you're realistic in where you started and then where you end up, okay? So, again, just, post on a Monday morning, like, something like, let's see here, something like, got the mom bee drags this morning. Thanks so much for my weekend customers. I was able to splurge on a venti instead of a tall. Moms can relate to that, right? Like, I was able to splurge on, I don't know about y'all, but my husband and I try to stick to a $100 a month budget. Like, we each get $100 a month to spend on stupid gas station snacks or whatever. My husband's really bad about that. Or, I'm trying to think what else. Just stupid stuff we didn't need. If I'm too lazy and I don't want to make my own coffee and I go to Starbucks, that comes out of my personal budget, okay? Different stuff like that. So if I've only got $4 left in my personal budget for the month and I just sold a mascara, hello, come on, venti quad shot, right? So moms relate to not being able to splurge on themselves because, hello, kids are expensive, okay? So seriously, just something like, I got the Monday mom bee drags this morning. Thanks so much to my Friday night flash sale customers or my Friday night kudos customers or whatever. Mama was able to splurge on a venti quad shot this morning. Easy. Super simple. You didn't say unique. You didn't say join my team. But again, people are thinking, okay? People are thinking. I promise you, the wheels are turning. So while I'm going over these, I want you guys to be thinking about, what made you join? Did you watch somebody for a while? Did you instantly jump in? Did you know what I mean? Kind of put yourself back in your customer's shoes a little bit. Hey, Ashley. Also, remember, you cannot thank Unique for these things. I'm not recommending that you don't. I'm telling you that you cannot. It is a compliance issue. We are not supposed to take a picture of our purple debit cards, and we are not allowed to thank Unique for certain things. You're giving the impression that it's a compliance thing. It's all technical, blah, blah, blah. But dumbing it down to my level, you're basically giving your followers the impression that Unique bought you that car. They did not. However, when you want to post a picture with some brand new Range Rover, which I will eventually do, y'all, I'm working on it. But you want to post a picture with that brand new Range Rover. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. New car, new mom car, whatever. That's it. Easy peasy. And then that evening, when everybody's oohing and on over your picture and you want to post again, 4 or 5 hours later, oh my gosh, so obsessed with my side gig, and a picture of your back office or a picture of you laying in bed working. People are going to put 2 and 2 together, and they're going to do that, like I said, whether it's a cup of coffee or a brand new house, okay? So just be kind of thinking about it that way. And I know that these things seem very, very complicated and like I'm just giving you all these details, but this is going to be a great reference video for the future, and for you guys to be able to come back and watch and tag your girls and all that kind of stuff in. So I just want to get every single little bitty detail out there now. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know. Okay, the kit. You can post about this one from day one. The kit. What it comes with and how much amazing product, show it off. I always tell my new girls to go live with their kit. Not necessarily even using it, but the second that baby arrives in the mail, OMG, y'all, look what I got, is what you title your live. OMG, look what I got. Oh my gosh, it's here. Don't say unique. Don't say kit. Don't say presenter. Don't say, look at this great new company I joined. You should join. Nothing like that, okay? That's so spammy and just ick. It's ick. It's gross. And then you're going to start showing it off, and you're not going to know what the heck you're doing. You're going to be reading these labels like, what the heck is a sculpting trio? A sculpting trio doesn't come in the kit, but you know what I mean? Like, you're going to be reading these labels like, what the heck does mood struck even mean? Okay, people are going to relate to that because you don't know what the heck you're doing. None of us know what the heck we're doing when we start. Not a single one of us. I was looking today at my memories. Like I said, Shayla will screenshot me her memories all the time, and she's like, ew, I cannot believe I said that. Because now looking back at it, we're like, ew. But we know, we try to humble ourselves down sometimes. We know we started somewhere. I posted a picture the other day of, or not the other day, 2 years ago, of my back office. And if you zoom in, you can just ever so slightly see what the numbers were, which I try not to do. I try to make them blurry or too bright or too dark or whatever. But you can barely see what the numbers were. And I had like $200 PRS, which of course, you guys know I've been in this for 4 years, so $200 is not a lot for me anymore. I try to keep it closer to $2,000 or $3,000. And then my company wholesale was like $4,000 on the 13th of the month or the 14th of the month. And I was ecstatic. I was absolutely ecstatic with that. And now, like, our company wholesales were already orange for the month. You know what I mean? Like, we're already over $20,000 for the month. And of course, my PRS is almost $2,000 because of 4D. So I'm not saying that anybody's needs to be there right now. I'm just saying you all start somewhere. You all start somewhere. And your people, your followers are going to appreciate watching your journey 100%. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Okay, so the kit, we get that. That one's pretty self-explanatory. Just show off the items that come in the kit. Especially when you're brand new and you're trying to get your fast start, you just need those 2 kidnappers. I never, ever, ever tell you guys to sell the kit because we want business workers. We don't want kidnappers. But when it comes to your fast start, if you have to, just sell the kit. Just get people to kidnap it just so you can get your fast start and move along to pink. Hey, you guys. Okay. Don't have to be fancy. Rig a selfie makeup station, a dollar spiral from Walmart, and no computer necessary, okay? So you want people to know it don't have to be fancy, okay? I want y'all to, like, this is going to be embarrassing because my bed's not even made, but I want y'all to see this. Oh my gosh. So sorry. So sorry, y'all. Hold on. Did not mean to do that. Okay, I dropped my mirror. This is my office right now. Like, literally, I used to have an office back when we had a house. But we're in an apartment right now temporarily until my husband gets moved again. Anyway, that's not the point. But this is my office right now, y'all. So I have my computer normally like sits right here. And I've got all my spirals stacked up. I've got my backpack, my purple connectors over here. My big old binder. Like, this is, look at all these plugs. Like, I'm probably going to blow something here pretty soon. Like, that is my office, you guys. And one of my opportunity posts for this month plans to be a picture of just that. Like, you need people to know that, sorry, I dropped y'all. You need people to know that you don't have to have anything fancy because these girls, they see these viral black status presenters. Okay, we all see it. They sell lunch and they do this and they do that, blah, blah, blah. You need to relate to your people on a real level. Those girls are not real. Those girls have been working very, very hard at their business since the company opened, and they are moving on to other things, okay? Your followers need to know that, like, you don't have to be fancy. Yes, I do have a computer and I do have a tablet, but I've been doing this thing for a long time. So, you know, I feel like I freaking earned it. I bought my computer when I went green, and I bought myself an iPad when I went purple. But when I started, y'all, I had my phone. That was it. And half the time it was shattered. Okay? So people need to know that it does not take a fancy glitter backdrop, and it does not take, you know, a viral video, or for you to have to sell hair products or whatever else for you to be successful. People need to know that you consider yourself a success no matter how small. Okay, let's see here. Compare your business to, and there is a post. Most of these are going to be very personal, guys, and this is why this is the one area that I don't necessarily like for you guys to copy and paste exactly what I say, because these things are kind of from the heart. You know what I mean? Like, my journey is not the same as yours is now, and this is all about the journey, okay? So, some of this stuff you can copy paste, and most of it you can't. But this is one, there is a post somewhere, and I'll have to find it, that you basically can copy paste. And this one is about Uber, Airbnb, Amazon, etc. being the largest companies in the world that don't have physical buildings. So you're kind of comparing yourself to other, you know, what are they called? Like businesses without brick and mortar, basically. Amazon is the #1 retailer in the entire world, and they have a site. That is all that they have. They do not have a place that you can go and physically shop. Uber, they technically do not own a single vehicle, not a single one, yet they are the largest transportation company in the world. What was the other one I said? Oh, Airbnb. Airbnb does not own a single home, yet they are the #1 lodging company in the entire world. Like, seriously, you kind of see a trend here, okay? Unique, again, does not own a single storefront. There is nowhere that you can physically go and shop Unique products, yet they are one of the #1 cosmetic companies in the world, okay? So that's kind of, there's a post, and it's like, it's more factual than the way I just said it, but I'll have to find that one. But you're basically, and you can break that down into 3 posts if you wanted, maybe not back to back to back. You know, you don't want people to realize what you did, but you know what I mean? Like once a month or something. You know, tell yourself on the 15th of the month, I'm going to post about those companies again. You can post about Uber one month, Amazon the next month. I should mark to my classes. Okay. Let's see here. Easy. We just share. Compare to restaurants, a new hairspray, your daycare, etc. Okay. Heather Woods posted one earlier in the Why Lovelies group. And it was a really good one. She talked about I think it was a car seat that people were... Oh, sorry, y'all. I swear, since like October, I have been sick. I've either had strep or the flu or food poisoning. And then I just turned 29 a few days ago, and I'm basically sure my body is falling apart on me. So I've been trying to get more sleep. It's not really working out, but sorry. Okay. She shared it was like a car seat for a dog. I think it was a legit car seat, but maybe it was for a dog. Anyway, I don't know. I don't have a dog, so I didn't really like zoom into it. But it was essentially this little car seat that this dog could like sit up on, you know, and kind of look out the window. And it was like for a little dog. Different stuff like that. People are always asking, you know, what kind of dry shampoo do you use? Or, hey, where do your kids go to daycare? Especially on those mom groups, those mom pages we're all a part of. Stuff like that. And all you're doing is giving your genuine 100% recommendation for that product, that thing, that place, that whatever. And people go buy it. Hello? Like, really? So it's the exact same concept. We get so stuck in this negative stigma of direct sales and I have to sell this much and blah, 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 that we don't even realize what we're doing is just sharing, okay? You'll notice on my Facebook page, I don't really share about BB cream because I don't really like it. I have customers that buy it, but I could probably have more if I really talked about it, but I don't like it. It breaks me out every single time, and that is okay. You do not have to like every single product that we have to offer. Unique probably doesn't even like every single product that they have to offer. They have put out and they have pulled back products probably because they didn't like them, or they didn't like the way the sales were going, or they, you know, didn't like whatever, okay? It doesn't matter why they did it. What matters is that you guys are trustworthy to your customers. Don't fake it. If you don't like something, I mean, you don't have to put it on blast. But if somebody genuinely asks me, hey girl, do you like the BB cream? This is exactly what I tell them. For me, personally, it breaks me out, but several of my customers swear by whatever color it is, bisque or whatever. Or several of my customers swear by it, or especially if they have a friend who's ever bought it from me. So Jenny swears by it, so-and-so swears by it. Something like that. Be trustworthy and be honest with your customers, okay? So again, just compare it to new restaurants, a new hairspray, a new dry shampoo, whatever. It's the same concept, the same exact concept. So make sure that your people are aware of that. Say those exact words like, hey, what is it? I'm from East Texas. I'm from a town called Longview, and we recently got, they recently got an Andy's custard, which I had never heard of, but whatever. I guess it's like an ice cream place. And let me tell you, that place is blowing up right now because of social media. Andy's is not putting out any extra advertisement. So if you're from Longview, you could say something like that. Oh my gosh, y'all, Andy's is booming and it's hilarious because it's all from social media, network marketing, aka what I do. Ha ha ha. Again, you're not telling these people to join your team. You're not saying anything spammy. You're just kind of making them think, okay? All right, let's see here. Your why. This one is so unbelievably important. People need to know your why. Your why is not always going to be as extreme as my why is, okay? My why was to stay at home with my daughter. Hello, it is Tuesday afternoon. I have not showered. I'm still in sweatpants. Y'all are lucky I put a bra on for you. My kid is asleep. The living room is literally covered in water right now because I wasn't watching her, and she poured a cup of water all over the table, like on top of her puzzles. And I'm going to leave it right there for just a little bit till I get this done. She can clean it up when she wakes up, okay? So, your dream, your why may not be quite as crazy. That is okay. People are still invested in your why. If you are saving for a wedding, if you're saving for a new car, if you're saving to build a house, if you just genuinely love the products, if you love the skincare and you love what it's done for your confidence, if you, if you are a dance mom and you swear by the lip stain and the mascara for your dance kids, you don't really care about the money, but you are obsessed with this stuff. All your dance mom friends buy it, so why not make a little bit of cash back? Whatever your why is, own it, okay? Don't be afraid to let people in a little bit. I told people, it's been like a year now, I told people I do have a VIP group, which again, I don't recommend till you're a certain, however much into the business, but I told my VIP group, listen, y'all, I got this secret credit card that my husband don't know about, and I need your help. And I made it a big thing. I gave away a free collection once this credit card was paid off. My husband would have killed me if he knew that I told people my personal information like that. My husband does not like me talking to the public about money or whatever. First of all, he would have been pissed about the credit card. Second of all, he'd have been super mad that I had it in the first place, right? So, or that I had it in the first place, but that I told everybody about it is what I'm trying to say. So, don't be afraid to let people in a little bit. Again, that was my VIP group. So maybe don't talk about your, secret credit cards publicly, but I'll get the idea, right? Okay, so again, don't be afraid to talk about your why. Every promotional picture that I do with me and Sam or every promotional anything I do always includes my daughter, always. I'm constantly like I said, just taking her out for ice cream. Thanks, 40 pre-order customers, me and Sam had a little girls' day thanks to y'all, blah, 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 whatever, okay? Let's see here. Amazing things. Talk about the amazing things that people are doing, even if you haven't yet. Stay-at-home moms, quitting jobs, building houses, sending kids to college. This is something that new girls can do. I know that as a new person and unique, you sit here and you think, I'm not doing anything like that yet. I'm not quitting my job. I'm not staying at home. I'm not there yet. You know what I mean? That's okay. People need to know that that's where you want to be, and people need to know that it's possible. So you can always share somebody's post, So when your upline went black, I know when Ashley Cates went black, which most of you are newer than that, but when she did go black, it was I want to say it was a Friday, because we happened to all be getting together in Tyler that evening for training anyways for an elite dinner. And so it was a really big deal. That was the day I went orange. Ashley Cates went black. It was just a really big deal. So it was great that we were all there to celebrate together. But when she went black, we all shared her post and we're like, oh my gosh, this is going to be me. I can't wait. This is so awesome. I can't believe I was a part of this. All that kind of stuff. You guys were sharing my post whenever we went purple, to get us to purple. Y'all could have shared them after we did. You know what I mean? You can still share them. But, you know, something like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I was a part of this. Like, oh my gosh, this was so much fun. She did it. Way to go. Thanks for all y'all's help, blah, blah, blah. This is such a team-oriented company. Nothing can be done without every single person from white to black. Every single person is such a huge, huge role in our compensation plan. So again, just make their journey a little bit of yours too. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. So, again, that one just says, talk about the amazing things that people are doing. You know, again, just, you know, I can't believe so-and-so did this. I can't wait to get there. Or, oh my gosh, if this crazy girl could do it, so can I. Like, you can say that stuff about mine. I don't care. You know, just different stuff like that. Make sure your people know that it is realistic and you do know these people on a personal level. Okay. Fears. What did you fear and what did you overcome? So, did you, you know, you can post something like, you know, and some of these are going to be a little bit more detailed. And some of these things are literally going to basically say, hey, this is my business. You should join me. But, you know, this one, for instance, is something like, you know, a great selfie and, you know, oh my gosh, I can't believe 6 months ago I was afraid to take selfies, or 6 months ago I was afraid to go live and now it's like my favorite thing to do, or 6 months ago I was afraid to be in network marketing and now look at me, I'm buying this or doing that or whatever, you know what I mean? Something like that, something that's going to pull in on the heartstrings of people who are afraid of that thing. You know what I mean? I'm constantly telling people, you know what, I used to be afraid of what people thought of me. Then I realized those people weren't paying my bills and I no longer cared. I say that all the time because it is so unbelievably true. Okay? I do not care what people think about me on Facebook. 125 gajillion%, I do not care. That wasn't always the case though. That was not always the case. So talk about a fear that you overcame. Let's see here. Even if it's just buying the kit. Even if it's literally just pushing that join button. Okay, let's see here. Help. Screenshot team pages or a training that you're in. There's always help. So even if people know nothing, we can get them the info they need. This one's a big one too. You know, something like you can screenshot. You know, you can screenshot our Zooms on we do Zooms on every 1st and the 15th of the month. So you can like take a picture of your computer watching it or take a screenshot of Shayla or I on there. You know, if you can see like the rest of the girls up top on your screen. I don't know how it looks on your phone. I'm always on my computer, but, you know, different stuff like that and say, you know, oh my gosh, like I did not know anything and I'm learning so much from these girls. Like, trust me, if I can do this, you can too. Something like that. I don't like necessarily sentences that end that way, but sometimes they're okay. Sometimes, like maybe once a month, they're okay. You know, and at that point, you're pulling in the people, you're trying to relate to the people who are scared because they have no idea what the heck they're doing. Not a clue. None of us did. Not a single one of us knew. Sorry, see up my nose for a second. Not a single one of us knew what the heck we were doing when we started. I can tell you that for certain. Yes, the 15th is tomorrow. We do have Zoom tomorrow. Okay. Oh, yes. Okay, I see what she's saying. Yes, so she's saying that would be a great post for people to do tomorrow. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So y'all be on Zoom, screenshot it, make fun of me for sitting in my closet because y'all know I sit back there in my closet for Zoom nights. Like, whatever. I don't care. Rock your business at my expense. Totally fine by me. Okay. Compare Unique to Ulta or Sephora. Quotes. Walk in and ask for 25% back, blah, blah, blah. Okay. These are, like I said, these are very shorthanded, and that's why I really wanted to kind of like talk about them. You know, take a picture as you're walking in the door, or take like a boomerang, you know, do something fun, you know, a boomerang like around the store, you know, or take a picture as you're walking in the door and say something goofy like, I wonder how many people laugh at me when I ask for 25% back on my purchase, or something like that. You know what I mean? And again, you don't have to say unique. You don't have to say you're talking about your business, but people aren't stupid. People know you make money back on your makeup purchases from yourself. People know that. If you're consistently posting about your business and you're consistently doing these things, people know. You don't have to say it. People are smarter than you guys give them credit for. They put 2 and 2 together pretty easily. Okay. If y'all have any questions, please stop me. I will go back. I want this all out on the table, no matter how long this takes. I mean, it's not going to take like hours, but you know what I mean? Like, I want you guys to please ask the questions. Don't come to me tomorrow wishing that you'd ask a question, because I would rather you ask it here so that everybody can see it, okay? All right, Let's see here. Christmas. So a lot of people will do countdowns. So especially about halfway through the year, I'll start doing countdowns to Christmas. I'm like, holy cow, there's only 10 more Fridays till Christmas. This one says mascaras to be sold between now and then, or another holiday, summer vacation. So, maybe at the end of this summer or closer to the holidays, you can talk about summer vacations coming up. Like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to put all my mascara sales towards our, Disney cruise or trip to Colorado or, whatever you're doing. Different stuff like that. So people are going to, not only is this going to make people want to buy from you more because they realize where their money is going, but this is also going to help people relate to the fact that, holy cow, like she just paid for her family trip to Colorado with makeup sales. That is crazy. That is awesome. I can totally do that. You know what I mean? So that's the kind of angle that you're going at, or two different angles that you can really go at. This is like driving me nuts, y'all. I'm so sorry. It's a little bit better. Okay. So again, Christmas. I'm always doing a countdown to Christmas. 10 Fridays till Christmas. Oh my gosh. Once again, paying for Christmas all in mascara. Just different stuff like that. Or I wonder how many mascaras I can sell till then, or, whatever. You use your own words, use your own, and you guys can always screenshot me stuff. I know that I don't answer messages immediately sometimes. I've gotten to the point where if I did, like, I would literally never leave my phone. So sometimes I will leave them unread for a couple hours if it's not emergent. But I promise I will get back to it. So if you ever want, you think you have a great opportunity post and you want to post it, screenshot it to me before you do, and I'll get back to you, and I will, tweak it for you or tell you it's great, or, and from there, like, that's how you're going to get more comfortable with the postings that you're doing, if that makes sense. It's how you're going to go from, having done this for a month and not knowing what you're doing to being able to being in the game for 4 years and doing this training for your team. So don't hesitate to ask, please. Okay. People to look up to, where you want to be in comparison to someone else. Talk about someone you look up to and why. You don't have to tag them or put their name on blast, but just say, I can't wait to get their top thing, whether it be their makeup skills, their income, etc. Again, this is kind of like the last one, but this one is more of a, like, I've posted pictures of Lauren Pipak before, and I'm just like, holy cow, I can't believe she's from my town. Because Lauren Pipak's we're from the same hometown, and have a ton of mutual friends, like all that kind of stuff. I think our kids go to school together. My youngest stepdaughter goes to school with her kids, and different stuff like that. And people know her, but I didn't tag her just because there's no need to add something else to her page. But I think I've posted before, like, oh my gosh, like, top income earner, or, top 10 income earners of 2018, blah, blah, blah. Like, I can't believe she's from my hometown. Like, if she can do this, so can I. Just different stuff like that. And y'all can do that about Shayla. You know what I mean? Like, as you're sharing our stuff for promotions, or you're just sharing, like, your team stats, or blah, blah, blah. Like, you could share, okay, so if I tag you in a top 10 post, you could share it, or even just screenshot it and then post it yourself, because that's going to get you better results algorithm-wise if you screenshot something and post it yourself. So just screenshot where you can see what I've posted, and then you can see your name on the board, and something like, oh my gosh, I'm in the top 10 sales again, like, thank you so much to all my customers, you guys are awesome, I can't wait to have a team this big too. Something like that. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm getting at? Don't overcomplicate it. Okay. Comparison to other jobs and accomplishments. So this is a good one. This is kind of a quotey one, but you can definitely change it up. So mine says, when a single mom goes to nursing school to further her career, she gets good luck wishes. But when a corporate businessman takes his big promotion, he gets congratulations. But when an independent woman starts a direct sales business to better herself and her family, she gets ignored and judged. Something doesn't add up here. So, and I said, come up with your own companies if you can. You get the point, though, is what my notes say. So you do. You get the point. It's so true, and it's so ridiculously sad, but you know what I mean. If it's, I'm trying to think of other comparisons other than nursing school and a corporate job for a man. But, you guys, 20% battery. We're almost done. But you guys get the point, right? Like, it's true. Whenever those things happen for people, this nursing student, she is going to be at school 8 hours a day, and then when she's home, she's sitting on her books. like, which is great. Congratulations to those who want to be nurses. But why do they get more congratulations and more good luck wishes than we do? Because we're on our phones a little bit more than most people working our business and earning money instantly. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. And so you could do it for any career. You could do career specifics. You know, you don't have to say just a corporate company. You can do them for specifics. Whatever you want to do. Just be creative. Come up with it yourself. But you get the idea. Okay. The Safe Haven Retreat. For those of you who don't know, the Unique Foundation funds a Safe Haven Retreat for those formerly sexually abused women and children. It is a place that they go. We don't really know what it entails. It's not really our business. But there's like therapy sessions and just different crafts and stuff that they can do. I know one year we did our Defend Innocence. Every year for August, we have a Defend Innocence Kudos. And a Defend Innocence is like the kids campaign from the Unique Foundation. So the Unique Foundation is the retreat, basically. And then Defend Innocence is the campaign from the Unique Foundation that is defending innocence and kind of getting awareness out there about, sexual abuse and all the statistics and, like the 1 in 8 and all that kind of stuff, and kids, and they know their offender and all that kind of stuff. That's what Defend Innocence is. So anyway, so you can talk about that. I have a lot of customers, and I have a lot of girls who even join my team, but a lot of customers who always round up their purchases, because you have that option to be able to round up your purchase. You can add a donation to your purchase. You can customize the amount. As presenters, you have the option to let the Unique Foundation pull a certain amount from your check every month, all that kind of different stuff. Your customers need to know about. It could be some reason that they do want to buy, some reason, maybe they are, a former victim, or they know somebody who was, or whatever, and they feel good about their purchase knowing that, they're able to make that donation or whatever. So you guys will have to kind of read up on the statistics of it. Not every single Unique purchase does not go towards the Unique Foundation. So don't say that. A lot of people say that, and that's not accurate. So it is a nonprofit, so there are like legalities behind it. We can't we can't donate more than a certain amount a year or something like that. Anyways, but it's a great cause. That obviously the victims do not pay for it. They go for free, blah, 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 blah. Oh, the Defend Innocence Kudos one year was based on a broken, like a fancy vase, like a pottery. I don't know what it was called, but it was like a fancy pottery thing. And they broke them. They like shattered them, and then they all put them back together. And it was supposed to represent like being broken as a child and putting yourself back together. I'm gonna cry thinking about it. But anyway, so people enjoy stuff like that. So don't be afraid to throw that out there. You never know. I mean, aside from getting people to join your team, you never know, what that post could do for somebody. So don't be afraid to put that out there, and definitely read up on it before you start just like quoting facts. Okay. Daycare costs versus minimum wage. Hello. That's a pretty simple one. I personally, yes, I do put my child in daycare. I do. And I don't do it because I have to go to work every day. I do it because the child, first of all, she needs to get out of my face sometimes. Second of all, she needs some socialization. She's gone to a babysitter since she was little. I am, a little bit about me. I'm not meant to sit at home and wipe butts all day. I need some space. I need to be able to work. I need to be able to breathe. I need to, all those different things. So I feel it makes me a better mother to let her go and hang out with her friends for a few hours a day. So judge me all you want. I don't care. So she does go to school for that reason. So I'm not the best example. But for those of you who do want to be stay-at-home moms and stay home with your kids 5 days a week, take your minimum wage job versus daycare costs. Me, for instance, we pay $7.25 a month for Sam to go to daycare. It's like $185 a week or something like that, and that's only 3 days a week. So I don't even know what is minimum wage. I don't even know what minimum wage is these days. But something like that's not much more, or that's not much less than what I would make making minimum wage. So if I had to put my kid in daycare to just to be able to go to work, I would literally be putting my kid in daycare just to be able to go to work. I wouldn't actually make any money, if that makes sense. So that's kind of your angle that you're going at it with. And this one doesn't have to be a personal, a personal experience. This doesn't mean that you have your kid in daycare. You can just write about it, just from a general standing, like something like so many women are putting their kids in daycare just so they can go get minimum wage jobs, which are basically just covering daycare and gas to get there. And post like like, I'm so grateful for my side gig. And post a picture of a kid, something like that. Relate to those women who are struggling and who are upset and sad that they're missing their kid grow up because they're working at a minimum wage job, okay? Nothing against minimum wage jobs. We've all been there. You know what I mean? Okay. Comparison of makeup selling celebrity and yourself. This is always a fun one. We will do, like, when we started doing this the first time, it's been a couple years, we would do a picture of, like, Kylie Jenner and then yourself or whatever. Make it a really good selfie if you're going to put it up next to Kylie Jenner. But you know what I mean? Like, put them side by side, and something like, this one says, do you know her? Will she follow up with you? And it's true. I tell my VIP this all the time. I tell you guys this all the time. This is why I preach customer service so hard to you guys. Is they won't follow up. Kylie Jenner is not going to call that customer who just bought her lipstick and make sure that she's loving it with her skin tone, or the foundation, making sure that it matches, or all those different things. Those people are not going to do those things. And that's where we come in. So you can just post about all those different things. They're not going to follow up with you. They're not going to personally send you a thank you card with the discount on it, or, you know what I mean? All that kind of different stuff. If y'all have any questions, now's the time to ask them. Let's see here. Mythbusters. This is a fun one. We'll do something like, I'll have to find the post on this one because this one's kind of a copy paste thing. But you'll post just like a selfie, and it'll say something like, we did the one last year that said 0 on it really big. And it said, which now we make money off the premium kit, but we used to not, obviously, until this month. But it used to say like 0, the amount, the amount of fees we have after your kit, the amount of stock we have to carry, the amount I make off of your, presenter kit purchase, the amount of whatever. I'll have to find it, but y'all know what I mean. So it's just kind of a Mythbuster thing. It's kind of a, all these terrible things that people say about Unique, and you're busting all those myths is basically what you're doing. And you could even make that one like a week-long series, like Unique Mythbuster style, and each night you go live and talk about all the different myths that you're busting, and kind of more go into details about it more specifically, like, we don't have to carry stock, and then explain. You could just chit chat for 2 minutes and talk about, I do carry Epic because I can't keep it on hand ever. People are always needing it last minute, but other than that, like, I haven't carried stock this whole time, different things like that. So you can make that one like a week-long series. All the things that you thought before you joined, all the terrible things that you thought about us before you joined, remember those things. Humble yourself down a little bit, remember them, and go live over those. Talk about those. Okay. Kit comparison. This one's just kind of like a graphic. Post the kit versus 3 products that cost the same amount. So the $99 kit versus just 2 or 3 products that would still cost you $99. Like, okay, which would you rather? That one is kind of a kind of gearing towards kidnappers a little bit more than it is the business. Talk about being your own boss. What are you allowed to do that your normal boss wouldn't let you? I posted one the other day because I had a glass of peach sweet tea with peach svedka, which, if you're a vodka fan, yum, get you some right now. It is so good. You don't even realize that you're drinking it. But and I had that, and what was I doing? Was I doing my 4Ds? I think I was doing my 4Ds. So you could see like a big pile of 4D in the background of my computer, and I was printing out stamps or labels or whatever, and it said, my caption was like, I love being thankful for a boss who lets me drink on the job, or something like that. Y'all, these things do not have to be crazy. You don't even have to be really drinking if you're not a drinker, which if you're not, your Facebook's going to know that you're lying. But, or what was another one I said? Or thank goodness my boss doesn't mind letting me, take off for the day, or mind me taking off for the day. Y'all, I had food poisoning the other day on my birthday. It was awful, but I had food poisoning the other day, and I don't even think I didn't move. My poor child, she played on her tablet literally all day long. Again, judge me. All day long. We sat here and watched TV. I caught up on all my shows. I puked a lot. Bless her heart. She brought her diapers to me. She's still in diapers. And I would change them here in bed. Did not even get up and want to pick her up. I was so weak. Anyway, and I posted a thing about, being able to work my business even being on my deathbed or something like that, okay? So talk about being your own boss. You guys are your own boss. You have to stop I don't want to say dumbing down. I'm like selling yourself short is what I'm trying to say. You've got to stop selling yourself short and considering this thing just a side gig or, just some discounted makeup or whatever. As soon as you bought that kit, you are your own boss. You invested in a business, y'all. Hey, Stephanie. Okay. You guys will have to watch the replay for sure. If you're watching the replay, #replay, be sure to tag your teams in this. Okay, never the right time. Direct sales is like having kids. There's never the right time. You just have to start. Again, that one's pretty self-explanatory. I started Unique in July of 2015, yes, because this will be my 4-year anniversary. So July of 2015, I started Unique, and I got pregnant March of 2016, and Sam was born November of 2016. So after I started Unique, I just wanted like $100. I just wanted a little bit of money to be able to get my nails done and get like my bikini waxes still, just without my husband having to say, you're not really working anymore. You should not do those things. Not that he ever would. I don't know, because I never gave him the chance. I wanted to make my own money. And I quickly realized like how much I could really make at this, and I obviously turned it into a career. And by the time she was born, I was obviously staying at home. So, but that was just me. But y'all, I struggled big time with postpartum depression, big time. I wanted to quit Unique. I wanted to quit life, to be honest. So I feel you new moms. I really do. And it's hard, man. There's never a right time to have kids. You've always got trips you'd rather take, or college or work or career paths to choose, or blah, 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 like all those different things. But eventually you've just got to buckle down and have the kid. Otherwise you're going to be 75 years old. You never had kids. You know what I mean? It's kind of the same way with direct sales. It takes up a lot of your time, especially those first few weeks when you're just like really consuming all of that knowledge. And you're, heaven forbid you go for a promotion your first or second month. Like your husband never saw you. And even me this month, like I started the 20 and 30, which if you don't know what that is, go watch your 20 and 30 Eric Worre trainings. It's a very intense recruiting process. But, and I fell behind the 4th and the 5th of this month, and the 3rd and the 4th of this month, because I had my birthday week and I went to the ball game and I went to Top Golf all day and shopping and dinner and drinks and all that kind of stuff. And I fell off. I didn't send my opportunity messages that day. Like and I could come up with an excuse. Like June, I have Purple Status Retreat. July, I have a trip to Lake Austin that I earned from Jennifer Risberry. August, we have convention. September, I have both girls' birthdays. October, I could come up with something. November, I have Sam's birthday, and then my husband's in peak season. December is obviously Christmas. Like, you can come up with an excuse for every single month to not start your direct sales business, or to not start your 20 and 30, or not start whatever. Like, there is literally never a right time. Tell your people that, okay? Tell your people that, especially if you've got a newborn baby at home. Take a picture of your kid sleeping next to your notebook. I've got so many posts that are like that from that keep popping up in my memories. I'll have to start screenshotting them and posting them whenever I see them. But Sam's like asleep in her little bouncer thing, and I'm packaging orders. Like, if you want to make it work and you want a true business and a true full-time income out of this business, you just have to make it work. Just like having kids. Nobody knows how to have kids. Nobody knows how to raise kids. I don't even know how to raise kids, and I have an almost 3-year-old. You just have to do it, period. So tell your people that. Okay. What would you do? These posts are a little kind of it worksy, if you ask me. No offense, but they're just kind of a little meh to me. I don't really care for them, but every now and then I guess they're okay. But what would you do with an extra $100, $500, $1,000 a month? You can pick one of those or whatever, whichever one you feel comfortable like. Because essentially with this post, you're basically saying, okay, somebody says I could pay my car payment, or I could pay my electricity, or I could buy groceries, or whatever they're saying, and you want to message them something like, I want to help you do this, like I would love to have you, join my team. Let's take off your business, blah, 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 like whatever, you know what I mean? It's very worksy, but, so I don't do it a lot. I don't do it like ever really, but it is an option. And I sometimes, if I ever do them, I will kind of time them with our paydays. So I will usually do them like on the 6th or the 7th, because then on the 8th, Pink, Status, and Up get paid on our team. We get paid our royalties. And so then I make a post that says, how are you guys celebrating your payday this month or whatever? And I have all our elites like go and comment, you know, I'm paying all the bills, or I'm paying for Disney, or I'm paying for this, or I'm paying for that. And my hope is that people who said yesterday that they could pay their car note or their mortgage with $500 or $1,000 a month, I'm hoping those people see these posts. Okay, so it's not an exact science, but if I ever do this, that's kind of my intention with it. Okay. Let's see here. This one says, yes, the rumors are true. I do get free makeup. I have made the best of friends. I do make real money, etc. This is kind of another one of those Mythbusters things, except for the opposite direction. Yes, I really do get free makeup all the time. Yes, I really have earned however many charms or however much money or, you know, whatever, like all that different stuff. You can come up with your own again. And most of these can just be posted with a selfie, y'all. Like most of these can just be posted with a lash selfie. Boom, there's your product and your opportunity post in one, okay? Let's see here. Okay, time. How did you squeeze this gig into your life today? I personally get so much done in the grocery store parking lot when my 1-year-old falls asleep on the way there. See, this was almost 2 years ago when I made this list because my kid's almost 3 now. Did you stay up an extra hour? What did you get done during nap time or while laundry was in the washer? So I will sometimes post to my Instagram story. If you don't do stories, you need to. It's a great way to just like literally post all day and nobody can complain about it because it's not bogging down anybody's news feed. It's like a completely different stream, okay? So I may do this again in a couple of days, but I did it one time where I literally took people through my day because Instagram stories will timestamp your pictures. So if you took a picture at 9 a.m., whenever you go to upload it to Instagram, or to your stories, it's going to give you the option to post 9 a.m., even if you're not posting it until 10 p.m. Does that make sense? So it'll talk to your camera roll and it will timestamp it for you. So I posted one day, it was my cleaning day. Thursdays are my cleaning day here at the house. And I posted something like, you know, I started laundry, you know, I got my coffee ready. I started laundry at 6 a.m. I then immediately went to my computer and started catching up on all my messages from the night before. I got laundry out of the washer, put it in the dryer at, 7:30, got Sam up, had some more coffee. We sat down on the couch and I continued responding to messages, or I color matched a couple ladies, or, whatever you did from your phone. We got up, we played a little bit, I put my phone down, blah, blah, blah. Did some laundry, came back to it, did something on your phone, talked a girl, into her promotion, or mapped out a promotion for a girl. It takes 10 minutes, just different stuff like that. Again, you may not have girls going for promotions, different things, but, just tell people how it squeezes into your day. And you don't even have to go into those that extensive. That's just what I did with my story. But post a picture. I know some of you pick up groceries. I know you do. So post a picture of you picking up groceries, or if your kid falls asleep on the way from gymnastics or some lessons home, post a picture of them sleeping in the back seat. Or I'm always doing like selfies of me and then Sam sleeping in the back seat. And I'm like, y'all have no idea how much work I get done just sitting in the car on my phone with nobody bothering me for 20 minutes. And it's true, I do. Like, I can catch up so much on my phone within that 20, 30 minutes while she's still asleep. Heck yes, I'm going to let her sleep. You never wake a sleeping baby, ever. I don't care how old she is. So just different things like that. Oh my gosh, especially if you pick up kids from school. My gosh. If you are scrolling your Facebook and you're not being intentional with your time while you pick up your kid from school, shame on you. Shame on you. Every mother out there can relate to the waiting of 30 minutes to pick up their kid from school, okay? So post a picture of the pickup line. Oh my gosh, I'm actually kind of grateful for the pickup line blues today because I got, I had all these 40 orders to put in or whatever, something like that. Just easy breezy, y'all. Don't overthink it. Do not overthink it. Okay. No makeup skills required. This is a good one. Y'all, with your lives, y'all can do lives that are like, you can ask for people's help. When we first got the brow palette in, let's be real, I still don't know what I'm doing. But when we first got the brow palette in, I was like, y'all, please come help me with this. #brows. And I went live and people were like trying to walk me through it and all this. It was one of the best lives I ever did. Because so many people were commenting on it because I wasn't selling anybody anything. I was genuinely asking for people's help. And I wasn't trying to sell anything, so I didn't seem spammy or whatever. So you can talk about, if you've been with Unique for a little while, you can talk about your glow up, talk about your before and your after. Like, this is how I used to do my makeup and this is how I do it now. Or Take a selfie from high school and do like a before and after, so selfie from high school and selfie from now, and like, oh my gosh, thank God for great face products or whatever. Something like that. Just kind of, you're relating to the people who don't feel comfortable doing their makeup or don't think they're good at it or whatever. Y'all, I tried to do a winged eyeliner one time and I didn't even like touch my eye. I was literally scared of the eyeliner, and I was live and I was like hyperventilating. It was awful. But everybody thought it was hilarious. I thought I was going to die. So just don't be afraid to be a little bit vulnerable. You don't have to be freaking Jennifer Raspberry. Like, everybody knows that she's great, but y'all, I was looking for a video earlier today, like an hour ago. I was looking for a video like this one I'm doing right now, and I was like, I need them to see something, because whatever I'm telling them is not clicking. Like, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I need to find different video from somebody else, because nobody's doing their opportunity posts. Nobody. Like, and I'm not singling anybody out. None of you are. So I was looking for a video like this one that would kind of help me break it down, and maybe y'all would relate to somebody else better than you were to the way I was putting things. And that's what I was looking for. And Jennifer Raspberry sent me one on like branding or something. It wasn't what I was looking for, but y'all, like, her glow up is legit. Okay. She was not always that great at her eyeshadow. Her brows used to be like half the size they are now. Like, seriously, like this, like, you do not have to be Jennifer Raspberry to be successful in this business, okay? So, appreciate your glow up a little bit. Okay. Presenter perks. Y'all, what does BS mean? Black status? Did I say BS? Black status, probably. I don't remember saying that. Oh, yes, BS. I did say that. Black status. Yeah, black status. Okay, presenter perks. On top of money, trunks, robes, product, jewelry, accessories, supplies. So every time I get a new charm in, I'm like, holy moly, I got a new charm in. Y'all, that charm probably cost them like 5 cents to make, but it means the world to me, okay? I'm such a charm whore. I would give up a trunk for a charm. Like, I have a few trunks, but if they said you can get a trunk or a charm, I would get a charm because I want to fill up my shadow box. But, every time you get a charm in, boom, another charm. And again, this is not you could get a charm too, or join my team and get your charm today. Like, we're not an infomercial. Just talk about how excited you are about your new charm. A selfie with the little card and your little charm. Oh my gosh, I got my yellow charm today. It's officially official. Different stuff like that. Or when it changes in your back office, like, holy moly, big deal alert, my charm changed today. It's official, with some praise hands. You know what I mean? Trunks, robes, stuff that you can earn. You don't always have to post about things that you have earned. First of all, this is going to get you sales. I mean, it's not guaranteed. You have to be doing like the rest of the things too. But so say for instance, right now we're in May and we have the travel bag for the 8 kudos. Post about that. Like, oh my gosh, Unique's giving another incentive this month, blah, blah, blah. Like, I can't wait to earn this bag. Just have to sell 8 kudos or 5 more kudos or whatever. So that is killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Again, it is appealing to the people who work for carrots, because some people do. Some people work for carrots. You dang a little carrot in front of their face and they work for it, but when there's not a carrot, you don't hear from them, okay? And that's okay. Some people work for carrots. It's fine. But you're kind of speaking to those people who do. So if you have people who you've sent opportunity messages to before and they ignored you or they said no or whatever, but they like carrots, you never know how many times you have to post that carrot before they're going to be like, okay, cool, I want to join, okay? Whenever we do free shipping on the kit, which is usually like once a year, people go nuts for that because they like carrots. They like extra deals, which is only $5.50 off, but people go crazy for it. So anyway, I think I actually joined on free shipping. So maybe that will be in July. Anyway, the trunks are a big deal. Robes, your fast start. Again, you don't always have to talk about the fact that you earned it. You talk about the fact that you could earn it. And again, that's going to appeal to the people who want to help you in your journey. And consider it a promotion. Oh, my phone's going to die. Okay, events. All the fun to be had. Convention, local trainings, team dinners, incentive trips. Y'all, this is the last one, okay? This is a great one. This can be several posts. This does not have to be one post. This can be several posts. So you're going to talk about, like I have a countdown right now on my Instagram story, and it saves it for you to let you post whenever you want to. And it's a countdown to convention. You can post, like I had you guys posting screenshots of the Airbnb. Like, oh my gosh, how gorgeous is this house that we're staying in August? That's it. That's all you have to say. Whenever you post a 4D selfie the next morning, people are going to remember, oh yeah, that girl sells unique. And then next week or a few days later, you're going to post about, woohoo, got my flight to Orlando, can't wait for convention. People are going to start putting two and two together. So people may not join you immediately. You're not going to post a picture of an Airbnb house that you're going to stay in 6 months in the future and expect somebody to immediately join because that house is just so pretty. Okay, that's not what we're doing. Don't look at these posts as just one post that's going to get somebody to join. You've got to look at these posts as all the ingredients to your cake that you're baking, okay? And again, just watering that flour over and over and over again. Local trainings, like I had you guys post about Tyler. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to finally meet all these girls who have been cheering me on from the sidelines. There's just a little option when you go to Instagram story and you click on like the graphic option or whatever, there's a little button that says countdown, and it'll have you put in like the date and the time of your event, and it'll do the countdown for you, and it'll save it until after the event's over with. I'll show you. I'll try to do a screen record of mine here in just a second. My phone's about to die. Local trainings, team dinners, incentive trips, all that kind of stuff. Oh my gosh, I could totally earn a trip to the Bahamas. Like, who wants to come with me? Or, you don't have to say that. You can just be appealing to people to buy from you versus people to join your team, or both. You can do one back to back, one Wednesday, one the next Wednesday. I know Jessica Preston, she does like a trip update Thursday. So every Thursday she updates her people, her following on her trip points, the people that are trying to get her to earn her trip. So just different stuff like that. If we have team dinners, which we've kind of slacked on. Sorry, I'm going to move over to my charger, y'all. We've kind of slacked on team dinners this year. We used to do them. I moved and blah, blah, blah. And excuses. I know Shayla's team does them. You guys get together like once a month, which is awesome sauce. I'll have to make my way up there and go stay with my dad sometime. But we used to do team dinners like once every 2 months or once a month or whatever. And that's an opportunity post right there. I told Stephanie, who won the Kate Spade bag with the PRS challenge, I sent her my original picture of the Kate Spade bag that I posted to you guys. And I was like, okay, post this and talk about how excited you are that you just won that PRS challenge. That's an opportunity post. Okay, so with all that being said, I hope you guys took notes. I hope you guys understand what I mean by each of those posts a little bit more now that I've kind of like, gone into the details of each of them a little bit more. But just my biggest advice is to do them and to stop over complicating it. I told Shayla, I said, I think I've harped too much on don't do this and don't do that, because I have, told you guys, don't say join my team and don't say this and don't say that I haven't given you guys enough stuff to say. You know what I mean? So again, if you guys ever need my help with wording, screenshot me. And if you're worried about me not getting back to you immediately enough because I'm not fast enough sometimes, then screenshot it to me that morning. Like if it's going to be your opportunity post for that evening, screenshot it to me that morning. I will totally get back to you by that evening. And just, hey, this is going to be my opportunity post for the day. What do you think? And y'all have a little thick skin. To be successful in this business, you have to be coachable and you have to be willing to take constructive criticism. If you're going to argue with me every step of the way, don't even waste my time asking me a question. But just know that I mean all my constructive criticism, I mean it from the heart, 110%. If I didn't want you to be successful, I wouldn't even waste my time. I would literally just feed your ego and tell you what a great job you're doing 24/7, even if you're not. Okay, so just please take it with a grain of salt and know that I do really, really mean the best. If there are no more questions, I guess I'm done. Yeah, absolutely. You've got to be coachable. You've got to be willing to learn, and you've got to be willing to grow a little bit, and just hop out of your comfort zone sometimes. So, we can talk about opportunity messages at a different time. I just really wanted to keep this video strict to opportunity posts and making sure that you guys understand how important they are. Like I said, we want somebody to buy 4D. We post about it 10 times before they're going to buy it. How many times do you think you have to post about the business before you get somebody to jump in and invest in their own business? Probably like 100, okay? So again, these people are not going to just jump on your team because you posted one thing that you got for free from corporate. Like, they're not. They're not going to jump on your team for a robe. They're not going to jump on your team for a trunk or anything like that. But consistently over time, when you talked about being able to buy diapers and staying at home with your kid and treating your husband to dinner and all the girlfriends that you've met and the free makeup that you've scored and you know, whatever, all the help that you're getting and all that different stuff. You post about all those things back to back to back to back to back. Yeah, they're going to think about it a little bit. So again, we don't say unique. We don't say join my team. We're saying these opportunity posts are saying everything without saying them. Okay. So if you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask below in the comments. I am going to post the link again to the 30 days of opportunity posts, which is the list that I just went over. So if you guys want to be able to print out that list, like I said, if you're a pen and paper kind of person, print it out, mark them out as you go, try to do one a day for the entire month. I am going to start keeping y'all accountable to these things. I'm going to start doing a check-in with y'all every single day to make sure you guys are posting these opportunity posts. Like I said, we are killing it in the sales department. Like, I seriously have no complaints whatsoever. Y'all are rocking your sales. Everybody just did the booking blitz with Shayla, and you guys are getting some parties, which is awesome sauce. It's time for the next comfort level, and we've got to all jump out of it together. So any questions, let me know. I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing rest of your Tuesday. Bye.